Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating and frankly infuriating story. The FAA's hiring scandal. It's a tale of ambition, betrayal, and a shocking disregard for meritocracy, all wrapped up in a decade-long legal battle.
Intriguing. So what's the core issue? Was it just incompetence or something more sinister? I'm really eager to hear this.
It's more than just incompetence, it's a systemic failure. The FAA, in an attempt to increase diversity among air traffic controllers, essentially threw out a perfectly good aptitude test, the ATSAT, that accurately predicted job performance. They replaced it with a bizarre biographical questionnaire that, let's just say, was easily manipulated.
Wait, a biographical questionnaire? What was so wrong with that? I'm confused.
The questionnaire was designed in a way that seemingly favored certain demographics, undermining the merit-based system. It was so poorly designed that there were ways to essentially cheat the system, and some even received guidance on how to do so. Think of it as a rigged game. Thousands of qualified candidates, many who had dedicated years to training through the FAA's Collegiate Training Initiative (CTI) program, were rejected based on this flawed assessment.
So the CTI program was essentially rendered useless? That's outrageous. That's unbelievable.
Exactly. The CTI program, a successful initiative to train future air traffic controllers, was suddenly deemed irrelevant. The FAA's actions caused immense frustration and disappointment among students who had invested time, money, and their dreams into this program. It was a devastating blow.
And this all happened on New Year's Eve? Talk about a cruel twist of fate. That's just awful timing.
Yeah, it was a surprise announcement, dropped without warning. The article details the stories of several individuals affected, including Miranda Riley and Andrew Brigida, who both aced the ATSAT but were rejected due to the new questionnaire. Their stories are heartbreaking.
So what happened after the initial fallout? Did anyone fight back? I hope so.
Absolutely. A class action lawsuit was filed, and a group of dedicated individuals, including CTI instructors and students, fought tirelessly to expose the truth. They faced significant obstacles, including stonewalling from the FAA and a lack of media coverage initially. It was a David and Goliath battle.
And what about the role of the National Black Coalition of Federal Aviation Employees, NBCFAE? Their involvement seems complex. I'm curious about their role.
The NBCFAE's role is a crucial part of the story. They had been pushing for increased diversity within the FAA for years, and their pressure ultimately led to the changes that caused this mess. However, it's important to note that while some members may have acted inappropriately, the organization itself was cleared of wrongdoing. It's a nuanced situation, and the article carefully avoids assigning blame where it doesn't belong.
So what was the ultimate outcome? Did the lawsuit succeed? Did they get justice?
The lawsuit is still ongoing, but Congress eventually passed legislation overturning the use of the biographical questionnaire. However, the damage was done. The article highlights the long-term impact on aviation safety and the ongoing air traffic controller shortage, partly attributed to this scandal. It's a complex issue with lasting consequences.
Too. This is a really complicated story. It seems like there's a lot of blame to go around, but also a lot of people who were unfairly hurt. It's a really sad story.
Absolutely. The author even addresses the partisan implications of the story, acknowledging the frustration felt by both liberals and conservatives. It's a story that transcends political divides, highlighting the importance of meritocracy and the devastating consequences of flawed policies. It's a cautionary tale.
It certainly is. And the recent plane crash has unfortunately brought this whole thing back into the spotlight. It's a terrible tragedy.
Yes, the recent tragedy has unfortunately highlighted the ongoing consequences of this scandal. The article concludes with a call for a more nuanced approach to diversity initiatives, one that doesn't compromise merit or fairness. It's a powerful message. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you found this discussion insightful. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye.